So good morning. Ready? Let's start. Good morning, children. Today I would like to continue the same chapter. That was how the camel got its hump. Still, we are in confusion. I mean, whether this camel, which has been described in this chapter, has got its hump or not. Though he keeps on saying hump and hump, whenever he was asked for, hard work, he always said hum, but it didn't come out. So let's find out what was the result of that meeting. That meeting, if you remember the meeting, that was organized under the chairmanship of Zin, who was the in charge of that desert, right? So let's see what actually is happening with in that meeting. So here I am at page number 4. Part 2, and continue. Page number 4, part 2. The Jinn rolled himself up in his dust cloak and took a walk across the desert and found the camel looking at his own reflection in a pool of water. So finally, the Jinn went near the camel and he found that the camel was there inside the water, inside a pool. He was trying to, near the pool actually. Just look at the picture. There you can feel that the camel was trying to get its reflection into the pool. Yes. Pool means a small pond or something like that. Yes, sir. So he was there. He was busy, as if he was looking into the mirror. And the way we look into the mirror, the camel was also looking into the mirror. That was not a mirror, but then it was a clear water, so that in clear water you can see your face also sometimes. Yes, so he was getting his own reflection and he was happy. Now the question is, was he doing something there? Was he doing some hard work? No, he was not doing any sort of hard work. He was simply trying to have a look of his own reflection. This is what the Jinn found near that pool. Then the Jinn said, "My friend, what is this? I hear of you are doing no work. What is going on here? Why don't you come up for hard work? Why don't you come for the job? Others are doing job, others are doing hard work, like the ox is plowing, the fox, the ox is plowing, and the horse is trotting, and the dog is trying to fetch. And you are doing nothing. What actually are you doing over here?" The Jinn sat down with his chin in his hand while the camel looked at his own reflection in the pool of water. On the other hand, even though the Jinn made a question, but then the camel did not reply. He kept on looking into the pool. He was busy in observing his own reflection. The camel did not reply. Yes, sir. You have given a 3 extra work ever since Monday morning, all on account of your idleness, said the Jinn. And he went on thinking with his chin in his hand. So if you look at the picture of the Jinn, you will find that the Jinn is holding his chin in his hand. He is sitting like this. So when you are sitting like this, that means you are thinking something very seriously. When you are sitting like this, that means you are thinking something. Something is going on in your mind. You are not free, at that moment. So this is what the Jinn was doing. So and at the same time, he also said that you have collected a lot of work, because others are doing their work right from the day. That was Monday. Since Monday, others are doing their work, but you are doing nothing. So you have got a collection of work. You're having not only today's work, but you at the same time, work. Yes, you're also having the work of the previous days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the day.
There's a large burden.
Yeah, that's right. And he went on, and then he again started thinking.
Yes.
Now let's see the reply of the camel. What did the camel say? In the beginning, he said nothing.
But
he said, hum. I should not say that again if I were you, said the Jinn. You might say once. Too often I want you to work. Now the jinn tries to make him convinced that you should not repeat this answer to me, because you have kept on repeating the same answers with those, with dog, with ox and with that horse. And again you are repeating the same answer to me. You should not do that. And I want you to go and start work. You go and do your portion of work. This is what I wanted from you. So after that the camel again said humph. But no sooner, actually, the jinn reminded him not to repeat the same answer, not to repeat humph. But again he replied in the same fashion, he said humph. And as soon as he spoke humph, what actually happened? See, as soon as he said that, the camel saw something was puffing up and up and up into a great big hump on his back.
Yes.
Since he disobeyed, the jinn, at least he should follow the orders of the jinn. Jinn also warned him not to repeat, but then he repeated the same word twice. That is why the jinn got angry, and this is why because of the angry mood, this camel got a hump on its
Back.
By this way, we come to know that this was the beginning of the hump on the back of the
Camel.
And the camels that we have today, they are also carrying hump because of this camel. If he had obeyed the jinn, the camel,
He didn't got an hump on his back.
yeah. So this is because of disobedience. This camel did not obey.
This is a punishment, sir.
This was a kind of a punishment that was given by the jinn. Now, if I ask you what is a hump, explain hump, H-U-M-P, then you can say that it is nothing but a kind of a puffing onto the back of the camel, which later got a shape of a big hump.
Yes.
Something in puffed away. There are certain camels, those who have two humps on their back. If you go in class 6,
Bactrian camel.
lesson,
Bactrian camel.
Bactrian camel, they have got two humps.
Yes, sir. In his back.
Yeah. So most of the camels have two, some of them have one. We have the categories of those camels. Back to the topic, do you see that, said the Zid? That is your very own hump that you have brought upon you, your very own self by not working. This is because of the punishment. This is because of your non-acceptance of the work that was given to you. You were supposed to do these work. Others are doing and you were sitting over here. You are trying to see your reflection. You are doing nothing. You are showing a lot of laziness. So this is because of that you have been punished, and now you can carry that hump all the time on your back. So by this way, camels today are supposed to have hump on their back. So now, the first time the camel is trying to reply. Now the camel says, how can I with this hump on my back? It doesn't look nice. I'm not feeling comfortable with this hump. He started arguing with the jinn. Then the jinn is trying to convince him, well, your hump has got a purpose. If I have given you a hump, that is because of a purpose. That is a purposeful thing on your back, said the jinn. All because you missed those 3 days, you will be able to work now for 3 days without eating. because you can live on your hump, and do not you ever say, I never did anything for you. Come out of the desert and go to the tree and be happy. Finally, the jinn told him to come out of his desert, out of his safe area, and he also instructed him to go and join the ox, the horse, and what was that, the third one? Horse, ox, and dog. Right? So finally he was ordered, and he was also ordered, he was made convinced that you can complete all 3 days work without eating, because I have given you something in your hump. With the help of that hump, you can continue to do work for 3 days. This is what the jinn told to that camel. Children, the final para, let me continue. And the camel went away to join the tree. Finally, the camel moved from there. He agreed. Once he got the hump, now he is going to do his work. So finally, he moved from there. He went there. He joined the tree. The tree means here the ox,
Horse and dog.
horse and dog. And from that day to this, from that day, when this word came into existence, most probably, though it's a story, it's a story, but then it is possible that probably this was the first camel. So from that camel to the camel of today, what do we get here? That camels are having hump on the back. They always wear this hump actually. To wear the hump means all the camels have got this hump on their back. But he has never yet caught up with the 3 days that he missed at the beginning of the word, and he has never yet learned how to be happy. But the question is still there. Though he was punished, he was given a hump because of the fury of the jinn. He could have compensated that goal. He could have, followed the orders of the jinn. But then, because he was lazy, he was late, he joined them late, so he could not make up, he could not compensate the work of those 3 days. And that is why it is believed, it is felt, it is found that even today the camels are always lagging behind. They are not able to do that part of work that was there for the 3 days. So, and not only that, they are lagging behind, and at the same time, the camels are yet to learn how to work, how to continue with the remaining work, how to keep on working, how to do hard work. In short, the writer is trying to say that the camels are supposed to learn how to behave. If he had learned, if you talk about this camel, if he had learned how to behave, he would have not punished. Because of his ignorance, he was punished. Because he kept on saying hump and hump and hump, and that is why the jinn got angry and he just
Really?
allowed him to have a hump permanently. And because of that camels of today are wearing that hump on their back.
All on their life.
Though scientifically it is told that they are having fats in that hump.
Yes.
That make them do work.
They can eat food at a time in lot, and they work without eating food many days.
Yeah, they can continue with their work for many for a longer period of time without eating or drinking water. So that is helpful. But then it has made
Ugly.
They feel as if something ugly has been put on their back.
Yes, sir. They not free. They do not feel that
they
his
feel that they have been disfigured.
Yes, sir.
They have been disfigured.
Disfigured.
Earlier they were having figure, but now they have been disfigured because of that punishment. So this is all about children as far as how the camel got his exam. This was the way the camel got his hump. He was not having hump, but then he got his hump because of his own mistake, because of his own laziness,
his ignorance.
He was a disobedient camel, that is why he was punished by the Viii, who was in charge of that desert. So this is all about the lesson, and after this, children, you can do all the question answers in your supplementary portion of your textbook, of your notebook. As I have told you that you have to make one copy for textbook and supplementary both. There you can complete all these question and answers. And I would like to continue with the second chapter of this same book, supplementary, children at work. Till that time,